Omagyanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam yena bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. The purpose of human life is to finally develop love for the Supreme Lord. And yesterday we discussed some of the aspects of love. So originally we all are with the Lord. The Lord is the ocean of love, origin of love, source of love. And we are his part and parcels. So we are also the beneficiaries of his love, recipients of his unconditional love. But when we leave him and we come to the material world, somehow the atmosphere of the spiritual world is missing here. The change is that we have Sattva Gun, Rajogun, Tamogun binding us here, influencing our consciousness and mind and activities. So the faculty of love that we need becomes contaminated with selfishness. Then we need the same love, but we are in different environment. Like we are in the city and we are in the jail. We are in a different environment. So our needs are genuine, that of love, but they get distorted, or the experiences are not natural or what we are looking for. So thus, love becomes limited with time, love becomes limited with selfishness, love becomes limited with ulterior motivations, and the purpose of pleasing others gets lost in that. So Bhishmadev in Mahabharata defines love, which means unconditional, selfless, continuous consideration of the pleasure of the beloved, and not considering any of the selfish intentions for ourselves in the relationship of love. And this is our original nature, to love others, to love the Lord selflessly. But unfortunately, in the material world, the faculty of love is constantly getting smashed. And then we become also completely frustrated. Our expectations are not fulfilled. We get dashed again and again with unpleasant experiences due to the expectations of love which are not fulfilled in this material world. Because in the material world, we are looking for love in people other than the Lord. Our needs of the love can be truly fulfilled only when it is connected with the Lord directly or indirectly. So after getting frustrated or n number of times getting disillusioned about what we thought, if fortunately we come across devotees, then with the devotees when we relate, we come to know that there is something called selfless love in this world also. Because by nature, when one becomes devotee, when one accepts the process of Krishna consciousness, follows that life, goes to temple, serves the Lord, his intentions or her intentions gets purified. They get purified. And what first goes away is selfishness. And what comes in is selflessness. And due to that, the experiences of relationship of love with devotees start becoming fulfilling to our soul. And then we come to know, yes, due to the connection of the Lord in the hearts of these devotees, and due to my connection with my Lord, Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, now the relationship of love that we need or we have are becoming very fulfilling. So it is not that love is not there in this material world. Yes, love is not there as long as we have material consciousness. But as soon as we develop spiritual consciousness, that lost love, that love which we are looking for, starts manifesting in our lives. So let us not waste our time in looking for love in the material world, in the people who are materialistic in their approach in life. Let us look for love at right source, in the right place. And that place is only where the Lord is connected. We have to look for the connection of the Lord. Because by definition, by the injunction of scriptures, this faculty of love is only possible when there is Lord in between. In the relationship of husband and wife, brother and sister, father and children, friends, if there is Krishna in between, the Supreme Lord in between, who is the emblem of love, then the everlasting love can be experienced. The fulfilling joy of love can be experienced. And that is the glimpse of pure love, selfless love, unending, endless love, everlasting love, which is there in the spiritual world. So when we connect with the devotees in loving relationship, actually we are preparing to go back home, back to Godhead, the supreme abode of our beloved Lord Shri Krishna. With that experience, we become eligible, qualified to enter in the kingdom of God. That is why please make an effort to develop selfless love and such loving relationship with devotees. And remember one most important thing, that loving reciprocation comes only when we first offer love and loving service to fellow devotees. We should not expect he is a devotee, she is a devotee, he or she has to first show me the love, then I will reciprocate. It is always in giving we receive. It's not other way around, that we receive and then we give. Devotees give definitely and we reciprocate. But if we expect selfless love from anybody, then first we should repose. First we should offer. First we should give. And even if the response doesn't come, we should keep giving. That is called selfless. And when you do that selfless reposition of love in someone else, in the name of Krishna consciousness, then you start receiving that Krishna conscious, endless, everlasting, selfless love, which starts making our life completely fulfilled. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. If there is any question, you can ask.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Yes.
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam.
Prabhuji, in the material world, it is said that till you don't love yourself, you can't love others. So now, after hearing what you have said, if I convert that into till I don't love myself, means if I don't love myself means loving with the Lord who is within me, right? If I love the Lord is like literally loving myself, my soul. Till I don't love the Lord, I cannot love others, right?
So what is the question?
The way is this the way I convert it? Like you have to first put oxygen on yourself, then you put oxygen on others. First you have to love yourself, then you have to love others.
Faculty of love.
So then you can love others.
Faculty of love begins when we give love to others. And in giving love to others, actually we are loving ourselves also, because we love others because they are part and parcel of Krishna. When we love our children, we should see them as Krishna's parts and parcels. When we love our husband or wife, we should see them as part of Krishna. When we love our neighbor, we should see them as part of Krishna. That's why we love. When we love animals, or when we love trees or any birds or anybody else for that matter, our love should be because we know that all of them are part and parcel of Krishna. So when we love anybody else apart from us in that mood, it is actually loving ourselves only, because Lord is in between, connected. So we don't have to separately love us and wait till we fulfill ourselves by loving us to love others. That process will not start, because unless the Lord is involved and his devotees are involved, your need of loving yourself will never be fulfilled perfectly. So if you don't find love in your close relationship, find love, search love in the devotees, and they will give you such an experience by which you don't feel deficient, or if you are also feeling deficient earlier, you will feel fulfilled. So don't wait till you feel fulfilled and then start loving. You start loving devotees selflessly right away. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anybody else has any question? Okay, so let us meditate on this deep subject. This is quite deep and sometimes appears complicated. But let us not get discouraged. Whatever is most valuable is never easy. You have to pay the price and dwell in that subject with great intensity and determination. So let us not give it up because it is difficult. Let us ponder, meditate, and the Lord is there who will guide us to meet such people who can fulfill our needs of love genuinely. Lord will arrange for us. Lord will definitely arrange for us. If we are looking for that genuine love selflessly, Lord will arrange for us. Thank you. Hare Krishna.